What's going on, guys? Welcome to AemikArt. My name is Damon. In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw Russell from the Gorillaz. I'm a huge fan of the Gorillaz, one of my favorite bands. I really like how they use animation to pretty much create these characters, and these characters have different role in the band. We have the guitarist, we have the ones on the drum, we have the bass player, we have 2D, who's the lead singer. I'm gonna be using Copic Markers for the coloring process. Obviously graphite pencil, drawing paper, drawing from a reference. I'm gonna be using my favorite technique, which is the grid lines. The grid lines help me draw better, faster, and much more accurately. Some people ask me if I trace, because when they see the green line and see how I draw and compare it to the reference photo, it's like 100% accurate. They're like, dude, are you tracing? No, I'm not tracing. I'm tracing mentally. That's really what grid line does. It helps me trace mentally because I'm looking at the reference photo and I'm replicating what I'm seeing in the reference photo in the drawing paper, but the grid lines makes it possible for me to replicate it accurately. So I always advise people use grid lines when you want to draw. The trick that I use when I want to actually start drawing with a grid line, I just pick an easy spot, start from there, go all the way. And if you find yourself struggling with another angle that is kind of complicated, I leave it alone and go to another obvious, easy part of the drawing and just go from there. Eventually, I will meet up to the hard part, then it becomes a lot easier because at that time, you probably would have completed like 50% of the drawing. Alright, that's it. Sketch done. Now time to color. Like I said, for this drawing, I'm gonna be using the Copic Markers, and it's almost like the first time using the Copic Markers. In my prior drawings, I usually use the Hewlett markers, but for this drawing, I decided to use Copic Markers and learn how to use them. And boy, oh boy, I was impressed with how awesome it is drawing with Copic Markers. Me dice papi, vámonos de aquí. Cuando estás conmigo tú no te puedes ver. En la disco, la nena se pone bellaca. Tú sabes que tus ojos y tu boca me provoca. Yo te beso donde quiera, te doy lo que tú quieras. Tú eres mi gatita, no me muelas. Tú y yo hacemos el amor, el amor. Vamos a hacer el amor, mami. Vete pa' acá. Copic Markers was a game changer for me. Normally I use Ohuhu markers or other forms of like a Prismacolor marker or Prismacolor pencil. But for this drawing, I wanted to flex the Copic Markers, and I'm not gonna lie, it was super awesome. Let's go, baby. Cuando estamos en la disco y se pone perrear, mamacita, baby, ven pa' acá. Lo hacemos en mi cama y lo hacemos en el bar. Con el reggaetón sexista, use the grid line at this point. This is why I say the grid line does not just help you sketch, it also helps you color, because now I can look at the grid line and know what color to use, because in the reference photo there's some part of the drawings that are light in terms of like in the highlights and where the light is hitting the portrait, and there's some sides that are dark. So just the grid lines in your reference photo makes it easy for you to just select the right portion to use the right color. I'm gonna tell you, the finished work when you do this is always gonna be a masterpiece. So for this one, obviously it's more of a brown, but since I know that there is a lighter part of the brown and dark part of brown, you just have to play with the color in your plain sheet paper. That way you know what color you're gonna be using for the darker part of the drawing and the lighter part of the drawing. But for, like I said, one thing I like about Copic Markers is how much you can blend colors. You can notice for this particular drawing, I'm using one color, right? But I'm doubling the amount of layers that I put for the dark side. So the dark side, I go at it with the one color like 2 to 3 times, and that just makes the drawing a lot darker. But obviously, I wait for the drawing to dry first, then double the layer of the drawing. It just creates that sense of shade and depth in your artwork.
Think you got it all mapped out. Sound so self-assured when you talk about all the things you're gonna do. You gon' let the world make your dreams come true. What a shame I fooled you twice. Bet you think you know it all. Think you had your back against the wall. Now it's time to get your bait. Never have another rainy day. What a shame I fooled you twice. You navigated them chopping waters. The sailing from here is smooth and clear. You have no fear. It don't get no harder. You think to yourself, where you've been, there's no more hell for you. What a fool.
Alright, this drawing is just about done. You can see the finished work. In terms of accuracy, is almost as 100% accurate as the reference photo, and that's what grid lines does. Grid line makes your drawing look really good. Guys, let me know what you think about this drawing. Let me know if you want me to create like a drawing of one of the Gorillaz characters whereby I use the grid lines, and do one without the grid lines, and you can see how much the grid lines improve the drawing. Yeah, if you like this video, consider liking, subscribing, hype the channel. If you're a Gorillaz fan, subscribe for more cool content like this. If you're an anime fan, or you just like art in general, consider subscribing for more cool videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the big reveal. Bye bye.